Hello students, this is Rupali Bangale, Assistant Professor IICMR MCA Department, Nigadi, Pune.
Today we are going to discuss about the nested classes. When we are talking about the nested classes, it's simply the like nested if statement, nested for loop. Similarly, you can have the nested class within the another class. Like you can have a class B within class B. But remember, if at all you are having a inner class or nested class, this class of this inner class will limit it to this outer class. So basically we are having two types of nested classes. Non-static nested classes, plain inner classes we can call it as, and we can have the static nested classes. And your normal inner classes are again divided into two basic main categories. It could be your method local inner classes or it could be your anonymous inner classes. We'll be discussing these things in detail within the code part. Now just have a look. Like here we are having this outer class and within that we are having this inner class. Now just remember we are having this class inner where we are displaying we are having the method display and we are simply displaying this x. Now x is the static member of this outer class. X is the instance variable of outer class, but it has the ability to access outer class variable within the inner class. But we cannot access the inner class members like display method as it is in your outer class. You have to create the inner class object, and then with that object you can call the inner class method. Now just observe how we have created the output, how we have created the object of that outer and object of that inner. Simple outer class object can be created with the normal outer object, new outer. Plain, you can call that outer class object and you can call the test method. Normal display. Normal display will be called because inside that you are calling. But it is not at all possible all the times that you will be creating or you will be calling the object of inner class within the method of outer class. That is not at all possible. So that could be handled with the help of your inner class object. So how to create an inner class object? Fine. Inner class is a class within outer class. So you have to call that inner class within the outer. So outer dot inner. Then you can create the object of that inner class. But of course, you have to create the object of inner class. That's why you have written new inner. But in case of creating the object of inner class, you have to take the help of object of outer class. That's why outer class object dot new inner. So your object will be created with respect to outer class object. So for every outer class object, you will be creating the new inner class object. So it will be object specific uh, created. Inner class object will be created with respect to outer class object. Let's see the output if we compile this code and if you call this code, so of course you will be getting X output as 100. Then you will be getting ot.test. In that you will be calling display. And here of course you will be calling again X100 and again then you are incrementing. So 100, 100 and 101 we will be getting the output. Let's check whether we are getting the same. Yes, so 100, 100 and 101. So this could be your normal nested class or normal inner class. But if at all we are considering this as a static one, then of course static members are not depending upon the object one. So how you are going to call that object? You are not going to access. Of course you can access, but it is not compulsory to create the object of outer. So without creating the object of outer class, you can create the object of inner. How? Of course, inner class is inside the outer. So outer dot inner is the common one. But how to create? We are not at all depending upon the outer class object, so we can create directly the inner class object with the help of outer class name, because we know any static member can be accessed with the name of that class. So static member is my inner, and what is the class name? Outer. So outer dot inner. So this will work fine. Now let's compile the same code. And now let's execute the same. Yes, of course, 100, 100 and 100 and 1. So this is how your normal outer class and the normal inner class and the static nested inner class will be working. And this is how you can create the object. So that is what your nested classes. We just now saw this, how these normal inner classes and the static nested classes, how it is working and displaying in the particular situation. When we are talking about the local method inner classes, that means in the previous example, we saw that inner class was within the outer class. But this time, whenever we are calling it as a local method inner class, that means your inner class can be within a particular method thing. So now the scope of that inner class will be limited to that particular method, not with a class. So always remember, in order to have that class execution, it will simply execute within the method only. You cannot create the object of this inner class outside this method rather than outside that outer class also. Now just observe. We are having the same outer class, we are having the same inner class, we are having display method within the inner class, same as that of our previous example. But in this case, instead of having this inner class within the outer class, we had put this inner class within the test method. Now you are simply going to create the object of outer class and we are going to call that method. Specifically execute or call this method if at all you are creating the object and you are calling that method. Let's execute the same example. Now see, this is how you are going to display the value of x. But just assume, like if you have defined this class after creating the object, this time it won't work your execution. Now just observe what error you are getting, because you are creating the object of inner class which is not at all being defined yet, because your definition of inner class is below that calling or creating the object. So just remember, you can create the object of that inner class, you can call the method of that inner class only if you have defined it earlier, and then you can call that method and you can create that object. So that is how you can have the local method inner classes also. That's all for nested classes. Stay tuned for the further videos. Thank you.